Hello everybody and welcome back to some more missing evolutions in Pokemon. If you guys do enjoy and want us to do more generations like Generation 3, 4, 5, and beyond, make sure to hit the like button. It lets me know that you do want to see more. But in the last episode, we looked at Gen 1 and now we're going to see Gen 2 here. Of course, this is by In Progress Pokemon on DeviantArt. I'll have a link in the description. But let's start it off. So as you can see, we started off with the Chikorita line here, and as you can see, the evolutions that they've added is Soar Sprout and Sepasaur. Not sure how Sepasaur and Soar Sprout are the names, but I do like how you can see that the Chikorita turning into a Bayleaf as the leaf starts to grow out a little bit more, becomes a lot sharper in Bayleaf here, and the little flower is starting to bud out of the neck region, I guess. Something I really like about the Sepasaur, though, is that you can see how the leaf here starts to die out and instead grows out these little like horns. I don't know. I guess horns. Don't really, but it falls off and turns into, of course, Meganium. It's a hard Pokemon to say. Okay. But really cool. I like this one a lot. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and next. And the next one is the Cyndaquil line. From Cyndaquil turning into Pyroquill, into Quilava, into Quillruption, and then finally Typhlosion. This one feels a lot more like it's an unnecessary one. Like I feel like Quilava until or Cyndaquil into Quilava into Typhlosion is a pretty simple and easy to see evolution. So I don't know if it's totally necessary. I guess you can see how Cyndaquil grows his little head flame, and then for Quillruption you can see how the flame starts to move away from the head into the back. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways to say human body parts, but for Pokemon. One thing I've also noticed is that little toes, the little nubs have turned into sharp claws, which is interesting. You can see it only had like little finger nubs, and then finally he has claws towards the end. So it's cool to see that the artist goes out of their way to have those small features added, which is really nice. Up next, we've got the Totodile line, which Totodile into Croconaw into Feraligatr being one of my favorite water type Pokemon of all time. I really like this one. You can see how Totodile, he starts to grow out his little I guess design on the body. His skin starts to have a different shape here, and he starts to grow. I guess his, like I said, his skin is starting to color out a little bit more to look more like Croconaw. And then Croconaw, of course, grows more teeth. He grows those little I don't know what these are called. I don't know what to call them. He grows veins, scales. Whatever. And of course, whatever this Pokemon would be called turns into Feraligatr. Again, this is one of those where it's like, not super necessary, but it is cool to see the progress of the evolution. Up next, we've got the Sentret line, which this one I actually do like a lot. Sentret turning into Scoutret, into Furret. As you can see, Sentret to Furret is a pretty drastic evolution. So I like that this one could be a missing evolution here. You can see the tail starts to become a little poofier, and then engulfs the body here to become Furret. Of course, these, I guess, wing arms start to become just normal arms instead of being wings. The design here in the body starts to go a little bit more towards the face, giving the Sentret some more facial features. And the ears start to, basically invert themselves and turn into, the fur line. So this one's really good. I think this one's very, very good in terms of having a second evolution. So this should be a 3 evolution Pokemon. Up next, we've got the Hoot line. So this one's really cool as well. We've got Hoot into Noctowl, and you've got a second evolution here. The one thing only problem I have with this one is that it is a little bit too similar to Hoot or to Noctowl. But you can still see how the Hoot's features start to turn into Noctowl. You can see the eyebrows are growing out into Noctowl's and of course he's starting to gain those designs. It's really cool. Really like this one. This one's I'm on the fence. Like, it could be a second evolution, but it could just be like eh. Up next, we've got Ledba into Ledian, but we've got Ledba into Ledika. So, interesting design here. I actually like this one a lot. I love Ledba into Ledian. For some reason, okay, I see. That's interesting. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. I like this one a lot. I was like, Ledian only has 4 hands. Ledba has 6, but of course the 2 on the bottom end up becoming little feetsies, and then the feet become like more developed. This one's really cool. I do like this one. Of course, he grows this little design on his head, and he gets a smile, which becomes a mouth, and his wings sprout out, which of course they do sprout out as a Ledba, but I guess more so for Ledian. I love this line. I like this one a lot. Big fan of this one. Up next, we've got the Spinnerack line. This one's fantastic. Spinnerack into Arachnid. This one's cool though. I like the green into yellow into I guess pinkish red. The bright colors really suit the Spinnerack line here. You can see how the face starts to grow out these little legs, which actually move from the bottom of the body towards the top of the spider butt. Of course, the eyes start to develop a little bit more, and if we go from the arachnid to the Ariados, I forgot the name, you can see it's developed even more so, where the spider butt has gotten larger. It's grown a little needle pincer, I don't know, thing, and the legs are fully on the back of the spider butt. So this one's very nice. Very nice. All right. Up next, we've got the Chinchou line. Wait a minute. Was this Gen 2? Is Chinchou Gen 2? I thought it was Is Chinchou Gen... Wait, Chinchou Gen. It's Gen 2. I swear I thought this was Generation 3. Wow. I have been sorely mistaken, but here we go. We got Chinchou into Anglo, into Lantern, which looks great. You can see how the Chinchou's eyes start to develop into lanterns. The hands turn to like fins, more so. And the little dangly glowy bits form together to become, the lantern. So pretty nice. Not sure if it's totally necessary, but it's nice. It's nice. I like some, like this one's great, and these are great because they're, some of these are more necessary. Like this one, well, like some like this, it's like, man, it is cool to see in progress, but it's like you don't necessarily need it. Up next, we've got the Pikachu Redo. I think I've shown this in Generation 1, so we can skip this one. I guess it's because Pichu's there. Skip that, skip this, we've seen that one. Okay, here we go. So Togepi into Togetic, and then Togekiss. Oh god, that's a nightmare. Togehatch. Of course, Togepi grows out of the egg, and still has the design of the egg, but is no longer has a shell, and it just becomes Togetic. And of course, Togetic becomes Togekiss, which is Generation 4, but we'll let it slide. And the design of the hair, I guess, grows out more, and the wings, of course, grow out more with Toga Hug. So this is nice. I think this one's sort of nightmare fuel. So we can go. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 is I think that's good. Up next, we've got the Natu line. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. So we got Natu into Quatu into Zatu. I like this one because it shows a little bit of growth, because I feel like this one to Natu to Zatu is a little bit too much. It's a little much. But the Quatu line here being added is very nice. I do like that a lot. You can see the wings start to grow a lot more. The hair grows out to be just in line for the Zatu evolution. Instead of having 3 feetsies. Oh no, it's still 3. Okay, never mind. I lied. But you can see it's starting to grow a little bit more, so it's got just one giant shoe. and the design is growing. So this is good. I like this one. This gets an approval. Up next, we've got the Mareep line. This one's one I was not expecting, actually. So we've got Mareep into Catone, into Flaffy, into Woolectric, into Ampharos. So you can see Flaffy into Woolectric. The hair starts to grow out a little bit. The color starts to change into Ampharos. Ampharos, really great Pokemon. And of course, Mareep turning into Flaffy. You can see the blue turns into purple, which fades into pink. And of course, the hair is starting to leave the body of the Mareep into just the hair. I don't know, man. So very cool. I guess, would it be wool? You know, it's their wool, but I guess technically, is that their hair? Like, I don't know, man. I'm not an animal dude. I don't know anything about animals, Pokemon. Up next, we've got Mega Evolution one, which is pretty cool. This one's not really like it needs to exist, but it's cool to see how, you know, the hair grows back onto the tail and onto. Well, actually, I don't think the hair ever was on the tail. No, it was never on the tail, so that one's kind of weird. But the hair grows on the head, so it's majestic as heck, which is pretty cool. Up next, we've got the Meryl line, so you can see from Azumarill to Emerald, into Meryl, into Zoomeryl, into Azumarill. Lots of Meryls. I do like the Azurill into Meryl. This one's really cute. You can see like the little nubs of arms are starting to grow out into becoming the blue Pikachu that we know today, which is Meryl. This one's not, I feel like maybe not as necessary, but it is cool to see the in progress of it. More so though, this one. I like this one. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Up next, oh god, Sudowoodo into, or Bonsly into Sudowoodo. You can see it growing out, becoming a little bit less, you know, timid, and growing some arms finally. The hair is starting, hair. Oh god, why? The leaf is started, their leaves on the little head are starting to fade away to become, you know, the Sudowoodo design we all know and love. So this one's really cool. So 1, 2, 3 evolutions. This one's awesome. And of course, I've shown this one last time, but I think I showed this one. Politoed into or Poliwag into Politoed. You can see we've got a Poliwaggle, which still has a little thing. Their tail begins to, like, you know, recede into the body, and then Poliwhirl becomes Polypad, so it starts to what is the word I'm looking for? I don't really know. I shed, is that I think it's shed. So he starts to shed his blue body and becomes a big old green happy frog. Sure. Sure, why not? Here we've got the Hoppip line, so Hoppip into Leapud, which goes into Skiploom, into Prantle, into Jumpluff. This one's cool because you can see the I guess evolution of their plant they're based off of. You can see it starts off as like a little leaf, and then it buds out, it opens up, and then it opens out twice, and then it buds out again, and then it becomes one of those things that you blow into. Whatever they're called, I don't remember. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna do some speed round now because there's so many we have left. So we've got, of course, Sunkern, which this one's kind of a nightmare. You know, Sunkern becomes, oh god, why? It's literally dying. Okay, great. This one's pretty cool. You've got Yanma into Yanmega. This is one of those where it's like, is it necessary? Probably not, but it is still pretty cool to see. Wooper into Quagsire. You can see Wooper becomes an Aqualotl. He becomes a little chunkier, a little chunky monkey, but he's Wooper. Quagsire is awesome. Espeon, cool. We've got Umbreon, cool. Murkrow, sure, why not? You know, I think this could be an extra evolution for sure. Slowking, this one's not necessary, I don't think. Got Mischievous into Miss Shadow. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. This one gets a plus. Wobbuffet, why though? Why though? Yeah, exactly. Why though? Not necessary, probably. Gligar into question mark into Gliscor. A little bit too similar for my taste. Could be a female version though. Male, female. I don't know. This one's cool. Onyx into Orex. I said this one in the last episode. This one gets my stamp of approval. Got the Snubble line. And this one also a little bit too similar for my liking. I feel like this one to this is a pretty good evolution. Scyther into Sickler into Caesar. This one's pretty cool. I think I like this one. If, for example, if you didn't trade your Scyther, what if it just evolves into Cycler? I think that'd be a pretty cool evolution. Sneasel into Ferret. Is it necessary? I guess that's up for you to guys. Up to you guys to decide. Teddy Ursa into a bigger bear. I like this one. This one feels a little bit more natural. I think I like how it becomes like a smaller bear, but it's still like kind of a cute bear instead of being oh god, this guy's gonna eat me. I think that's pretty fair. This one, Slugma into isn't necessary. Alright, and here we've got the Swinub line. This one to this one, not feeling it. But I do like this Piloswine to Mastosk. Piloswine into Mastosk, I actually do like because you can see the progress that is, Piloswine to Mamoswine. It's such a huge difference that I do like this little addition because it feels more natural. Of course, Remoraid into Artillery Gatlusk. This is a fantastic A+ for this one, because like how did this become this? This one gets a A++. Up next we got Manatine line. This one gets an A+ as well. We've got Mantide, which is they're becoming buddies, and then finally Mantine. This one gets an A++. Houndoom into Houndred into Houndour. Next. This one's pretty cool. Porygon slowly becomes a little bit more smoothened out into Porygon 2, and of course the body detaches into Porygon Z. That one's cool. Hitmonchan, this one is like, isn't necessary. This one, Jinx line, is it totally necessary? This one's cool. I like the Buzz line, very cool. You can see the drastic difference. It's actually not too drastic, but it is pretty cool to see the in progress of. Magmar line, the Miltank. Oh god, is this I don't think this is actually a thing, but it's like if it was, sure. I don't think it's actually a thing though. Oh, I see what they're saying. Okay, the person said that this was if Miltank had a pre-evolution baby Pokemon. Sure, why not? Chansey line. I think I said this in the last episode. Not really. This one's cool. Larvitar. We got Larvitar into Nymphatar into Ermigator. Wow, that one is crazy. You can see the body starts to grow out, the little legs. That one's awesome. This one gets a plus for me. This is an A for me. I like the design starts to grow out. That is pretty cool. Very, very cool. And that's the last one of the episode. If you guys did enjoy and you want me to do Generation 3, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, of course. And let me know which one of these was your favorite in progress or missing evolution. Let me know. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Like I said, if you guys do want more, thankfully, we'll probably be doing more because you guys seem to love it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.